is when you see those bills with all caps in it that comes in the mail for you, when you see your birth certificate and your social security in all caps, you become the straw man, which means the second person, the law in your bills, and people really don't know that legally, your straw man owed debts, not you, the person. It's the straw man that they created for you when you were born by putting your name in all caps and selling your birth certificate. And so you have things like the 15 USC code, et cetera, et cetera. When you go to court, the judge will ask you if you ever have to go to court, are you representing your straw man? And most people will respond yes. So that means you standing under the law at that point. But what most people need to understand is the inner standing of who they are. The understanding that there's no cloud, God from the cloud, the God dwells within you, your higher self, and that you have to recognize that you are in union with the divine source. It's not external. That's the biggest, I think, misteaching that people have to get reprogrammed, that you are in union with the inner source. It's within you. Now, why am I going here? What did it have to do with gold and silver, right? Why did I take you in that direction? Because most people, they just say, oh, gold and silver is God's money, right? But gold and silver is not cash flowing. And people need cash flow. Gold and silver is a buy and hold strategy. And gold, other than it being God's money, does not have intrinsic value. Now, the ancient Egyptians valued silver over gold. And so why did they value silver over gold? And why is gold such a great commodity to have? Wearing physical gold also helps the health of your body. It has health benefits to it. In addition to helping to your blood circulation and fighting off radiation, which is strongly released in this 5G movement as we switch to cryptocurrency. So everyone's phone can be mobile money ready. So why, see, gold is for kings, silver is for queens. Most poor working middle class is trying to play a rich and wealthy game. At $1,800 right now for an ounce of gold, most upper middle class and poor working middle class, is not affordable. And the poor working middle class and upper middle class, buy gold and silver as an investment. The rich and wealthy buy it as insurance, not as an investment, meaning you look just like crypto to flip it back into a cash-based system. Meaning that if you get into, let's look at the price of silver real quick per ounce. And which silver will give you a better return on your investment than gold, because silver really has more intrinsic value than what gold will. Meaning you use a little gold for cavity, a small amount of gold is found in cell phones, but silver will be used for this 5G transfer. It will be used for Tesla electronic vehicles. It will be used for calculators. It will be used for these RFID chips. It will be used for catalytic converters. I think I said that, and the Wi-Fi technology. And silver is also a good health tool. That's why I wear silver rings, silver bracelets. This is copper I have on now for my health. So silver has more use cases in its monetary system. That was the point of the Wizard of Oz, right? Follow the yellow brick road as Dorothy had on silver slippers that they changed for the movie to show up on the black and white television screen to ruby red. But the original book was silver. As in the 1800s, they removed silver from the gold standard. And you have silver at $23.83, a much better buy or investment if you want to flip it for the time has come. But my question to people that brings up gold and silver is God's money. I always ask them, okay, what about pearls? What about diamonds? What about oil? That's God's creation as well, and it's very wealthy. So why don't you bring that up? So if you really want to know about investing in gold and silver, understand that it does not cash flow. It's to hold for the long term. And the rich and wealthy never look into converting gold and silver back into cash. This is something they hold for generational wealth. So, for example, the poor working middle class get into gold and silver. When the CBDCs roll out, central banks digital currency, they're still going to be under control and power of the government now because you had to convert your money back. You got rid of your assets. So I tell people, look to invest in cash flow first versus gold and silver and metals for the long term. So why is cash flow king? Assets are queen. Because cash flow pays you every month. And cash depreciates. Now, some people might say, well, queen, my paycheck pays me every month or bi-weekly or every week. Yes, but that's dependent on your labor, your activity. Cash flow can be backed by an asset such as real estate, such as crypto, such as this recession-ready 129 home-based business opportunity. JP Morgan said it this way: I'd rather earn 1% from 100 people efforts than 100% of my own.